It was expected to be an afternoon of total relaxation at Kaya House, but what followed were twists and turns and maybe even a pop or two as Kaya listeners joined in on an afternoon of yoga. There were downward facing dogs, tree poses, and even a child's pose, all of which could easily be mistaken for a walk in the park, but instead it was all blood, sweat, and a tear or two, which was not apparent when we spoke to our yoga instructor before the class. So Kaya FM Studios might seem like an unlikely place to have a yoga class, but that's exactly what we're doing today here at 195 Jan Smuts Avenue in Parktown. We've got Mandisa Ndluli, who is a yoga instructor, and what we've done is taken off all the furniture. We've removed all the furniture from our green area to learn a little bit about yoga and how to go about getting into the poses. Mandisa, thank you very, very much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me today.
So how did you get into yoga?
Very long story short, I was in engineering before, and I had started yoga because I saw a video of a guy, he got healed, and I was like, I need this thing in my life. And I immediately went for my first yoga class and fell in love, and the rest is literally history.
And how long have you been a yoga instructor?
So I've been a yoga instructor for 2 years, but doing yoga for 3 years.
The transition from engineering to yoga must have been a very big step for you. So when you tell your loved ones and your family that, guys, from now on, I'm just going to be doing yoga.
Yeah, my dad calls it, he's like, Mandisa, you're just going to be stretching people for the rest of your life. And I'm like, no, Dad, it's a little bit more than that. I'm sure. But it is a transition, and they're starting to understand it. The more it develops, the more they actually see the benefits. And I think my dad is waiting for that aha moment. Mm-hmm. So it will come for him, but for me, it has already come a long time ago, so I'm okay.
So now you do this for a living, and obviously there's all these sorts of different types of yogas that you actually get into. As an instructor, do you go to school? What do you do?
So generally we'll go to a yoga studio. A lot of people love to go to India for it, but you don't necessarily have to. If you've got a good training school that that is available in Johannesburg or anywhere around South Africa, you just sign up for your teacher training and you become a yoga instructor. And the thing is, the nice thing about it is you develop more through practice. They say 99% practice and 1% theory.
And what are some of the yoga styles that you do in your class, and what are we going to be doing today?
Okay, so today we're going to be doing vinyasa, which is flow. So we're just going from one pose to the next. You're not going to know what's going to happen. But the types of yoga that you get is acro yoga, which is partnership yoga. You get kiddies yoga. You get Iyengar yoga, which is very slow. It works on alignment a lot. You get Bikram yoga. I don't know if I've mentioned that one already. You get power yoga. You get Kriya yoga. And many, many more yogas right now.
So there's quite a bit. But what is the best yoga for fitness?
All types, honestly, all types. They all work a different type of fitness. It depends what type of fitness you want, because you get the whole mental fitness, you get the whole physical fitness, and you get the spiritual, the soul connection fitness. So I personally like vinyasa because it's like a meaning of life. It's like you don't know what's going to happen next. And for me, it's like I never know what my body wants, and I have to just breathe and just do what my body wants to do. And that's the very, very beautiful part of it. So you're going to burn calories? Definitely. Lots? Well, relatively. if it depends how much you want to kick it up a notch, we can do so if you want to today. I can show you just
Well, we are definitely hoping to burn calories just before we get into December. So that is Mandisa Ndluli. Of course, today is all about yoga, all about healing, and a little bit of calorie burning. Or a lot.
It's sufficient enough.
Well, sufficient calorie burning. The journey started out with high expectations from the wannabe yogis, but it soon became clear that things were about to get a little rough for the students as the heat was turned up several notches, and even the most active had a tough time keeping up.
I have done a bit of yoga before. I'm very, very active. I'm a very active person. Yeah.
And how did you find the class?
You know what? Wow. It was just wow. Because I haven't been active. I was in a car accident a few months ago, and I haven't been active for a while, and I actually sweat today.
Sweating is an understatement. I was like dripping wet.
Yeah, I enjoyed that because, being an active person, and now I'm suddenly limited and restricted towards what exercises I can do. And here I didn't feel any pain, nothing. I actually just enjoyed everything. Yeah.
Would you do this again?
Over and over and over and over again, I would.
The session ended with a healthy snack to ensure that the calories burned during the class did not go to waste. It was a magical experience for all who took part, including the technical staff. A little challenging, but worth every fruit kebab enjoyed. Remember the magic words. #HerSummer.